Democrats having some problems connecting with voters, and the DNC chair, Tom Perez, says maybe the church is to blame. Watch this.
I had someone in northwestern Wisconsin tell me, you know what? For most of the people I know, their principal sources of information are Fox News, their NRA newsletter, and the pulpit on Sunday. And it should come as a surprise to no one that our message doesn't penetrate, because that person on the pulpit is saying, ignore everything else that this person has done and is doing. We have to focus on one issue of Roe versus Wade. And people buy it because that's their only source.
Well, let's bring in our panel for some reaction. Dr. Robert Jeffress, of course, senior pastor at First Baptist Dallas, a Fox News contributor. Dr. Susan Johnson Cook, former ambassador-at-large for international religious freedom under the Obama administration, and Muslim scholar Dr. Quanta Ahmed. We appreciate all of you being here. I want to start with Susan Cook. What do you make of the DNC chair and his comments?
Well, you know, I come from a history where the pulpit has been used for good. In terms, I was a practicing pastor, I was the International Religious Freedom Ambassador, and so pulpits can be used for good. Certainly the civil rights movement was birthed out of the pulpit. Many churches made sure that there was justice and equality for our people. Now, on the other side, some pulpits are being used not for good. If you're supporting the NRA and other places that actually kill people or promote gun use, we've had so many people die from gun violence. So I think you have to be very careful about the way the pulpit is used.
Hang on, Susan, I'm going to let you a chance, but to suggest the NRA is killing people, that is an extreme statement. They are fighting for the Second Amendment. I'm not going to do their bidding, but they support the Second Amendment and the freedom to have a gun. The NRA, to be clear, is not killing people.
With the number of deaths we've had because of handguns, nobody's put a check on the NRA, and I think no matter what, we have to talk about the number of violent deaths we've had because of handguns in this country. And so that is an NRA issue. So on the other side, though, let me just say the pulpit has been used for good in terms of civil rights and justice for people who have been killed and slaughtered as a people.
Well,
I'm a historical person.
Okay, pardon me, I don't mean to interrupt, but I want to get to everyone else. Dr. Jeffress, I hear what Susan's saying. I hear what the DNC chair is saying is basically if they don't agree with the NRA, then somehow maybe they're forgetting about the First Amendment?
Look, the most damning concession that the DNC chairman has made is that people who get their information from churches are likely to, quote, shun the Democrat Party. And there's a reason for that. The Democrat Party is increasingly becoming a godless party, and I mean that literally. A few years ago, they tried to remove God from their party platform. Millions of Americans saw that. Not only that, they have unbiblical views of sexuality and certainly abortion. Here's a party that not only allows but actually celebrates the right to murder 1.4 million children in the womb every year, and good Christian Democrats are having trouble reconciling their faith with the Democrat platform. It's like a Democrat deacon said in my church recently. He said, quoting Reagan, you know, I'm not leaving the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party is leaving me.
All right, let's get to Dr. Ahmed. You weigh in here as a Muslim scholar. What are your thoughts?
I mean, first of all, as an American at the end of this week, I gathered around the pulpit to honor a great president being laid to rest. Pulpits are so much more than politics, and I found the remarks of Perez demeaning and showing an extraordinary contempt for all people of faith, whether it's Muslims or Christians or Jewish people. Additionally, I'd like to challenge the Democrats on their remarks about faith-going, church-going Americans. They've been sharing or attending pulpits of some very questionable figures. Louis Farrakhan is one that comes to mind, the Nation of Islam, some associations with the Muslim Brotherhood. So I would say America is a nation of faith. This is our strength that we go to congregations, and it is not a source of indoctrination.
Okay, Dr. Ahmed, Dr. Jeffress, Susan Cook, I'll give you 15 seconds to be fair.
I just take offense with people saying Democrats are godless. I'm very much a godly woman, and so I take offense with that, and it's a danger for people who are not in the pulpit to challenge those who are.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I appreciate all of your thoughts. Gave everybody a fair chance.
I'm a godly
Thanks for coming
woman.
in. Okay, thank you.